Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann are parading the spectacle of their divorce to signify the end of their peculiar marriage, and as onlookers, we only need to grab our popcorns and watch it all play out. It seems that these two are playing a game of tit for tat as each one is rushing to make ridiculous accusations about the other. Tensions keep rising by the day as most recently, Kroy accused Kim of compulsive gambling that has thrown them in their current financial mess. To understand how these two are playing an eye for an eye, we need to go back a little when they rushed to file for divorce in order to claim they filed first. The marathon started with Kim's filing being submitted over the Cinco de Mayo weekend, but it wasn't stamped. Apparently Kroy beat her to court as his petition was signed on the 5th and stamped first thing 8th morning. Thus, Kroy beat Kim in this race and served her on May 5th. Her submission was a contested divorce on May 7th. Claims have resurfaced online that in 2020, Kroy made a filing accusing Kim of being abusive. This confirms that their marital woes began way back, and the pair had been putting on a fake charade all along trying to fool everyone. Their financial woes seemed to be under control after the pair mitigated an imminent foreclosure by making a last-minute settlement on a loan they previously took on their house. A few months later, TMZ disclosed the $1.1 million they owed to IRS in unpaid taxes from 2013 to 2018. As the game played out, Kim made a petition that Kroy be tested for drugs, reason being she had witnessed her husband smoke marijuana. Kim asked Kroy to submit to a 5-panel hair follicle drug screen and that he not cut his hair until the screening is complete. Kroy countered this by asking that Kim should undergo a psych evaluation for any existing mental issues due to her gambling compulsion. He insinuated that Kim's underlying mental anomalies hinder her parenting ability. No sooner had this played out than Kroy went into more shady levels by releasing bank statements from their joint account. He wanted to prove that she spends lots of money on gambling and games of chance. From April, the account had over $127,000 in deposits at the beginning of the month, and by the end was only left with $760. As the drama goes on, Kim is trying to give mixed signals as she was recently seen rocking her wedding ring in a newly shared video on Instagram story. This seems like a calculated move ahead of her return as a guest on RHOA in a bid to secure a permanent return to the show. Kroy has been taking subtle jabs on Kim in his Instagram bio, which now reads, "My ring meant a thing, you can Google me and see I wasn't tardy for that party." Things seem more twisted as Kim is still living with Kroy. If Kroy's requests are granted in a status hearing set for July 11, Kim will have to vacate the house and be banned from accessing it. Kroy's initial divorce filing also includes harsh demands like temporary and permanent sole legal and sole physical custody of their children, as well as use and possession of their marital home, retaining of all property he acquired in the course of their marriage, and child support. Kim's demands are more lenient as she wants joint legal and primary custody of the children, with Kroy getting visitation rights. She also demands alimony as she is fully dependent on Kroy.